you subscribe to the channel, you get this. If you like and subscribe to the channel, you get this. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Vortex back with another banger. Today I'm running through a solo game to show you guys some tips on how to make it to the end game and possibly win more games. Alright, so as you can see, I'm coming down here on Paradise Palms. Gonna pick up a pump shotgun and a big shield. I decided to take the shield over the gliders and the grenade launcher because it's early game and shields are everything early game. If you have shields early game, you will most likely beat your opponents. So revolver for a little bit more range there will come in handy for sure. Does a really good amount of damage as well. So now I just heard a guy and I don't know whether he has shields, so I'm gonna pop the big pot now before I fight him because I don't know, or because I don't know whether he has shields or not, and I don't really care about minis right now. I just care about surviving. So I get a nice little tag on him, 57 white, so I know he's low. I decide to push and I finish him off with the easy kill. Now I pick up his combat shotty, which is by far the best shotty in the game, and a gold vending machine is here. I decide to go for a heavy sniper because I'm pretty good at sniping and I don't think a chug jug is worth the extra 50 shield, and it takes 15 minutes to pop, or 15 seconds to pop, my bad. So I mean, it'd just be really easy to just grab a sniper, and I guess you never know what happens. So now I still know there's probably one or two guys still in the area. I find minis there, but I'm gonna carry them. We'll loot this chest, possibly get something shield wise, but I don't. Heavy AR, really good long range weapon, decent early game weapon. Not too good, but yeah, it's just, if you know how to use it, it's good enough. Regular AR is definitely much better. So I'm going to continue looting here. Notice how I'm getting mats as I go, and I'm constantly looking for that other, for a possibility I could get 50 more shield. I pick up that suppressed SMG because it for me, I continuously hit my shots with it at medium range, and it just doesn't let me down. Here we go, chug splash. This is gonna get me up to 190, and I'm gonna continue to hold those grenades because it's good. Again, early game, if people somehow have a good amount of mats, you can burn them out real quick. Still looking for loot, still looking for shields. Find a drum shotty. Drum shotties are definitely not the way to go unless it's like your first gun or something, and all that. I personally do not like that gun at all, but some people love it. You really got to be up in their face to do any damage with that thing, and when I hit him in the head, it still feels like I'm hitting him for like 14. You know, that gun should do like 60 to the head. But here, a chest, as you can see on the screen, and pick up another big shield there. Heavy sniper over suppressed sniper all day long, extra damage, and is devastating to walls. Gonna swap out the suppressed SMG for a suppressed scar. It's not usually in the game, it's just a thing. The 14 days of Fortnite thing, 14 days of summer, something like that, and they bring out a new gun every day that was in the vault, so I just happen to have that. I see building over there, so I know that there is a fresh building over there because I saw it finishing, so I know there's a kid over there now. I'm gonna immediately try and take high ground and get to him from the buildings, but as you can see here in a second, he got out of there pretty quick once he realized it was looted. But I have high ground and he doesn't really know what he's doing, so it makes for a really easy kill. I barely had to try for that one. I'm gonna continue to loot. The zone is closing in, but I have 2 minutes. I usually like to early rotate, which is what I'm about to do, because I feel like I can usually get more kills with an early rotation and set up in the zone where I want to be. Also, it's just nice knowing you don't have to get to the zone when it's right on your tail. So now I'm coming in on these two houses, the slipstream, and I'm going to see people here. Yeah, I see him in the slipstream now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for that mountain because that's high ground. And he went there too. But here's the thing, he doesn't know I'm rolling in behind him because he's shooting his gun, and I can just roll in and grab the easiest kill ever. Now this guy, he gave me a little bit of a challenge. I got 2 tags on him, he got 2 tags on me. I decided to build because I didn't want to just challenge Bloom there because it could be in his favor or it could be in mine, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to shield up. Now I know he's probably going to shield up here as well, but that's not too concerning for me because I know he probably only has minis or a slurp or a big shield or something, and he's probably not going to be full shield. I thought he was still in that other spot, but he had moved, so now I'm just still looking for him. He decides to fly in. I thought he was going to fly right on top of me, so I placed a trap, and he just somehow fell down, and I'm going to unshield him there, miss a lot of shots, and now pick up the very easy kill. So the 4 kills I've had, I haven't had to try very hard for, and it's just been positioning. So now I'm going to pick up the combat shoddy. The purple combat shoddy does 79, I think, compared to the other one, or it does like 76, 77, something like that, compared to the blue, which only does 73. And now I'm gonna box myself in and heal up. Only took 1 mini to get me to 50 shield, and now I hear fighting out here, and yeah, that was bad, just ignore that. But I know I can easily get some tags on this guy. I'm able to unshield him there, and the other guy ends up finishing him off, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's whatever. So I sniped that wall to see if he's there, but he ran around the back, which I still hit the shot. It only took 1 shot to kill him because he was weak from the previous fight, and I picked up the very easy kill. So right now I'm going to go loot them very quickly because you never know who's in the area. I did shoot a very loud sniper once, and they were shooting guns that possibly could have been loud. So I want to make sure I'm getting out of there as fast as possible, or if I want to stay, have enough time to recuperate from the last fight, so I'm ready if a third party does come. So right here I'm going to use the wind tunnel to rotate to the next zone. The wind tunnels are amazing. They are your best friends in this game. You can travel the map with them and not take too much zone damage, if any, if you rotate right. Nowadays it's pretty hard to die in the storm unless you land over at like Junk Junction or something like that. So I'm gonna fly into the zone here. I'm gonna stop at the ship just in case it isn't looted. I'm still looking for like a 50 pot or something to top off my shield, or a slurp juice would be amazing, just to know that I'm not a 1-shot to a heavy sniper on a body, or not be a 2-shot to a combat shoddy, or attack even. Yeah, just secure that extra health. So I'm gonna stop here, and notice my mat count. I usually like to sit around 900 mats. I am a builder, I guess you could say. I like to build a lot. I don't turn down build battles at all. If someone's building up to me, I usually build up too, try and cone them, all that. I love to do that. But yeah, so I usually sit around 900. Up there's my other slurp. It's gonna top me off. And yeah, it's just gives me the mats I need to finish the game. For most people, you can probably sit around 500 or 600 mats, unless you are a very heavy builder like I am. So I'm gonna rotate towards the block. I'm probably, yeah, I'm gonna go to the back of the zone, and what this shows me, in the back of the zone, and especially with it being water behind me, I know there's not gonna be anyone behind me. Although I do have a guy land on me here, so I'm just gonna build up, secure high ground. I thought he was building up too, so I overbuilt just a little bit, but I thought he was gonna try and secure high ground. Turns out he doesn't, and I remember this fight. It's just a huge standoff. This guy doesn't do much at all, and this is really how you want to play a high ground situation. You want to make the low ground player make the first move. You just need to play super patient and just watch for him. So this guy just burned the last of his mats, and I will realize that about halfway through the fight when I start destroying his building and he's not replacing the building. I edited myself down into the tree there to see if I could get a better angle. I dropped down on him here. And yeah, this is a little trick, if I could pull it off. So yeah, I can do that and hit that floor once. Screwed it up there. And I'm going to mess this up, but basically you can sit in the middle of your stair and then swing down and just automatically fall into their box. But he left the box and he just burned the last of his mats. So I'm going to build up. I realized he was building out of brick there, so I was like, oh, he's out of wood. Most people have a lot of wood when they are talking about mats. So I put a stair there. You could have put just about anything there. Well, I say anything, wall or a stair. I just happened to put a stair there, and that's just to protect me on that side. A wall probably is better. So I saw him shield up, and I could see him through that cone. So what I did here is I was going to snipe that, but he placed a floor. I couldn't really find him at first, and I'm going to continually miss shots on him just because I didn't know exactly where he was off the start of that little encounter. And I was going to snipe the wall there, but he edited or broke out of it or did something, and he just broke a tree. That tree that I was standing on earlier, he broke that. So I know he's got a little bit of extra mats now, like 30. So now I'm just looking for him. I have the footstep marker thing on, so I know he's in the area somewhere. I just don't know exactly where. He hasn't run away, which is surprising. I'm gonna shoot at his thing again, but he escapes at the back. I can't seem to find him at first. When I do that, some people are really good at it. I'm just not. It's definitely something I need to work on. Right here, I don't know what he was thinking. He just gave me a very, very easy snipe. So, as you guys have seen, in every fight I've had, I haven't taken much damage at all. So, I'm just playing it really smart here and all that. And I'm going to continue to stay in this one spot because it's at the edge of the zone. I know no one's behind me at this point because the zone is basically closed in, and it's just a good spot to rotate from. And no one's probably going to push me here. I've got high ground over them if they try. And yeah, it's just a fantastic spot. So I've got my sniper out. Just checking out those supply drops just in case one comes near me or close enough to where I can get it. But the new zone happens, so I'm gonna try and early rotate here. As you can see, I see a base up there. I'm not gonna take the snipe because unless he's sitting still, because that's a long shot. I don't want to attempt something. But there, I didn't think he placed a cone on that back one. I was gonna try and knock him down and make it so he couldn't get into the zone or die of fall damage. And that didn't exactly work out how I wanted it to. So now I'm rotating. I'm a little bit under where I like to be in mats, and you'll see what happens towards the end and how I end up having problems with mat count and stuff like that. And yeah, so again here, I'm just going to rotate to the edge. where I know there's water behind me, so no one can possibly be behind me, so I only have to worry about the front part of me. And right here, I'm going to box up in metal, because metal is the strongest material. Maybe I'm not. Wow, I should have. But, yeah. I should have boxed up in metal there. Just because metal is much stronger than anything else. So right here, I'm looking for this guy. I don't want to peek for too long, just in case there's someone with a sniper looking at me. Yeah. So now I'm using this trick where I can look through the cone, see anybody. I know that he's probably in the zone now. He launch padded. I'm gonna place a trap just in case he tries to land on me, which he will. And I was gonna try and open that up for him and just have him fly in. And for some reason I couldn't get out right there, so I'm just gonna decide to close it. I'm gonna go for high ground here. I'm just gonna realize that he is ultimate and go back down. Just edit that wall back, and now I'm safe inside my box. And now I'm really just gonna sit in my box because I know it's safe and I don't really have to worry about anything here. I'm gonna edit and extend my box just a little bit so he doesn't know exactly where I'm at. If I'm just in one box, he knows where I'm at. I want to make him, or I want to try and make him go through a couple layers first before he can get to me. By this point, I'm just hoping someone can snipe him or something, so I can actually move. I don't want to go out. He's popping a couple shots right now, and I just want to get out of this situation because having low ground, I can play it. I'm not super comfortable with it, but a good thing here is he's not pushing me. If he was pushing me here, I'd be screwed. He's doing what what I did to the last guy. He's trying to make me make a move. He's just playing patient, which is what he should be doing in this situation when he's got height over me. He's not gonna make me, or he's not gonna do anything dumb and possibly get him killed, which is what I did in that last fight. So right here, I'm editing a wall, just in case, because I know there's someone running around here, and I want to pop some shots on him. I think you can see the footsteps on the screen, and the ball. He's shooting. Eventually, this dude's gonna die. And I'm just really making sure that this guy that's up top doesn't drop down. And if he does drop down, I know I've got him. So right here, I know in this circle, I know I'm in a good spot. I'm the closest spot to rotate. So I have the shortest way to go with this zone. Now I'm just kind of looking for an exit. I'm trying to find my route on where I can go for this. I'm really just looking for a spot so I can get out of this situation and possibly get into the zone early and take high ground for myself. So I see him build up there. I realize that this might possibly my chance, and then I look at my mat count. So I'm going to decide that I'm going to go back for some mats. And this guy had a ton. So yeah, I'm gonna end up using them. My mat count there was not good. It is now. Right here, I get hit pretty hard there, and yeah, I just wasn't too ready for that shot to happen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna box up. I'm gonna place a trap just in case, and this guy lands now. He was quick enough to get builds off as soon as he landed, and I was too slow to shoot him out of the air. So it was a good, he got lucky on his part. Good play though. It's right here. I'm in a really good situation. I've got the high ground. I'm just going to start raining some shots down on him because I got a lot of ammo and I know I can use it. So I'm just going to wait. I see that he's trying to build up to me, so I try to shoot him down. I didn't quite get it, so I'm just gonna take my own high ground again. He pyramids me, but I'm able to get out of it. And now this is where I thought I had him. He was right up there. I was building over. He was on the low ground. I almost hit him with a shot or two there. And now when this guy in the ball got out of his ball, I was like, oh yeah, I got it now. The ball guy is gonna try and, I guess, go for height. I'm not really too sure what he was doing here. This guy, he really good play with the flint knock to try and take height. Yeah, he was using the flint knock to rotate. I knew that when he was doing that, this is actually a decent player. So he starts to try and shoot me out there. I'm just gonna connect. My mats are starting to get kind of low again. I've only got about 700 left, which is not bad at all. But I'm just enough to be a little worried about it, especially when you know you might have to build fight one of these guys. And this is where the game just turned around. When I dropped down, it was an accident. I dropped down, this guy took height. I just knew I was not in a very good spot here. I placed the trap again, just in case. I'm just gonna rotate, pop a mini. Hopefully get into the zone. Alright, so I got in, but now I had to hit my shots. I missed, and that was just a huge problem. So yeah, I just ended up throwing away the game. So thank you for watching, and peace. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, all that, and yeah, giveaway at 100 subs. Thanks. Bye.